You got the Fool card today? The Fool card represents someone who's starting something new. Someone who's going to start something, but they don't really know how to do it. They don't really have the skills necessary to. And it's all about taking that first step just to start that journey. Even if you don't know if you're qualified enough to have the skills and, go through that journey yourself. It's all about taking that first step and just kind of like leaning into faith that everything will work out. So some of you are starting something, and I pulled another card already. You got genetic eyeliner. It says fearless, courage, inner strength, and incentive. So definitely this journey is going to require you to have strength and courage and be fearless. But I think more so it's about starting this journey itself rather than going into this journey and going through the challenges that it may come with. It's all about you starting it. It doesn't necessarily mean that there will be challenges in the journey. It just means that you need to have the courage to kind of take that step. It's kind of like you're hesitating, but your guides want you to start. I'm going to pull from a deck really quickly to get some information. You got the card I'm Sorry. It says defenselessness, righting past wrongs, and uprooting. So it's kind of interesting here how you got courage, but then you got defenselessness. It's kind of like the opposite where you have like this strong person and then you're kind of leaning into like this whole defenselessness. Like someone who's like weaker, I guess you can say. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you are weak. I think, there's a weird thing going on here where your guides are saying there's more courage and strength in you being defenseless because you're writing something that you did wrong in the past. You have to kind of take yourself out of your ego so that you can heal whatever you did wrong. Maybe you treated someone badly, or maybe, I don't know. There's something here about you treating someone else the way that they weren't supposed to be treated. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here to get more information. You got the card Stone of Destiny, Life Path, Ambition, Passion, and Yes. So definitely this is all about you learning how to grow as a person and how to be more ambitious with your attitude. I think in you healing this aspect of yourself here, you will be able to have a better life. Because it's kind of like whatever you did wrong in the past, it's limiting you because you're so guilty about it. And there's a need to let your ego go and know that you did something wrong. There is a way to right that wrong, and we can move forward. Let me just do one more to maybe close out the reading. You got the cycle breaker. You'll get through it. A cycle ending. So definitely it's kind of like you have this repeating pattern that you have where maybe whatever you do is causing harm to other people. Not necessarily that you're physically harming them, but more so like maybe emotional. And you taking this step in this journey, the Fool, this is a healing journey for sure, where you're kind of learning how to be a better version of yourself. And the way that you handle your emotions right now may be causing other people pain emotionally. And I think your guides just want you to kind of step out of that. So I think one example that I can kind of bring up is an avoidant. Usually avoidants kind of hurt the people that they are closest to because they don't know how to handle the vulnerability. And I don't know if you noticed, but like with the line here with the courage card, it talked about like being like this huge and powerful and, like alpha being or whatever. And then the next card came up was defenselessness. So it's kind of like you're hiding behind your walls, but you have so many emotions. And I think in you having all of these emotions and not being able to handle it, you've caused pain to other people. And your guides are saying it's a time to kind of fix that because you need to handle your emotions and you need to accept that people care about you and they're not going to hurt you. So that is what this reading is pretty much saying here. But that is it for you. I hope this reading helped you. Please take this journey. Please don't forget to follow, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.